Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now for this video, I'd like to show you a fantastic movie that's just arrived today. One of my all-time favourite TV horror movies from the 1970s, 1973 to be precise. Now really made up to receive this special edition. I have actually opened the parcel, so it's just a question of just taking it out and showing you what I've got. Okay, so Kim Darby stars in this movie as the main female protagonist, who a lot of you might remember from True Grit. Fine actress, but she's fantastic in this. So so there you go, guys. It's ordered this from Film Treasures, and it's a special edition, Warner Brothers, of Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. This is a fantastic edition, this, guys, and packed with special features. You know what I didn't have on my old copy. Okay, so that's the slipcover. Fantastic job they did here. And I'll just take the movie out and just show you. So you've got the reversible artwork in there. Lovely edition, this, guys. And then you've got, I'll just take you the discount and show you the 4K. Yes, it's a 4K, and there's Kim Darby there looking very terrified, and this is quite a terrifying movie, guys. Believe me. You know, for a TV movie, you know, it's way ahead of its time. Okay, then, guys. So yeah, so there you go. There's the back there, guys, packed with special features if you want to freeze your screens and take those in. Okay then, guys, so if you're not familiar with Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, I'll just read you the synopsis. They did do a remake, or I don't know if it was about 2005, 2006, but it was okay, but wasn't as good as this. This is an absolute classic. Okay then, guys, here we go with the synopsis. When Sally inherits a beautiful Victorian mansion from her grandmother, she and her husband Alex waste no time moving in. Now, during renovation, she comes across a mysterious locked study. Despite pleas from the local handyman who insists she leave things be, Sally finally happens upon the key. Inside, she discovers a reinforced fireplace that that was sealed long ago, and the handyman insists she try not to open it. Soon after entering the room, Sally begins to see small menacing creatures all over the house, but no one will believe her. Alex thinks she's just neurotic, and her friend Joan thinks she's merely another bored housewife seeking attention. Meanwhile, the macabre creatures keep calling her to join them, as Sally too begins to question her sanity. As she spirals closer and closer to madness, the shocking truth of the house's past starts to unravel, with death close behind. So there you go, guys. That's the synopsis of a 1973 TV horror classic, Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, starring Kim Darby. I'll just read you a couple more particulars about this movie, guys. So yes, it stars Kim Darby, Jim Hutton, Barbara Anderson, William Demarest, who you remember from the Jolson Story, my dad's favourite movie, who played Al Jolson's manager Steve. William Demarest, a fine actor. Yeah, and Pedro Armenedris Jr. I hope I pronounced that rightly. This was produced by Neil T. Maffio, and executive producer was Lee Rich. Produced by Alan S. Epstein, written by Nigel McKean, and directed by John Newland. Okay then, guys, so you get a lovely booklet with this as well, guys. I'll just show you the booklet. So there you go. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark in 4K from 1973. Fine movie. Highly recommend it. If you haven't got this in your collection, you love TV horror movies, I highly recommend you add it to your collection. It's a great movie. I love it. Such great rewatchability factor as well. There's the disc, guys. I'll just show you the booklet, guys. I love this movie. So you get the Blu-ray and you get the 4K. So here we go, guys. Here's the booklet. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. One of my all-time favourite horror TV movies. Kim Darby's fantastic in this. You know, you really feel like fear. These demonic creatures and that to get, you know, once you open the door and that, you know, all hell breaks loose. Full of dark atmosphere. Good solid performances by all the cast, you know, and terrifying. And I won't tell you the ending. There's William Demarest. He played, as I say, Al Jolson's manager in the Jolson Story. Larry Parks took Al Jolson off. Great actor, William Demarest. There's Kim Darby with her husband. Little knowing what terror awaits in this house. Another example of a horror movie where they make a stupid mistake. Don't open the door, don't go down on the cellar. What did he do? Well, you know what I mean, don't you? But yeah, it tells you all about the movie, guys. I'm looking forward to watching this in 4K, I really am. Love this movie. America made some great little horror TV movies, guys, when you think about it. You know, you've got the likes of Dan Curtis's movies and that, you know, and then you've got this one and that, you know. But yeah, really, really excited to receive this. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark from 1973, starring Kim Darby. But oh, it's a real creepy movie. It is. Yeah, it's you know, there's the poster. There's original promotional poster of Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. But yeah, really made up to receive this today. And there's the creatures. I won't say too much about them, guys. I don't want to spoil it for you if you haven't seen it. So there's the booklet anyway. So I'll just put this back in, guys, and then I'll just round the video up. So yeah, so there you go. And Don't Be Afraid of the Dark in 4K. And there's all the special features, which I'm looking forward to, you know, delving into. I think it's got a commentary as well. Yeah, it has commentary with Amanda Reyes. Fantastic. Yeah, great stuff. Yeah, even shows you the location, where the movie was filmed, U-Haul Mansion. Great. So in for a treat, guys. Revisiting this, Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. I've always loved this movie, and as I say, when I saw it coming out in this lovely edition, you know, by Warner Brothers, I just had to have it. I just had to have it, you know, added to my collection. Great movie. As I say, they did remake it, but it wasn't as good. It wasn't as good as this one, the original. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. It's really, as I say, if you love TV horror and you haven't seen this one, I highly recommend, you know, that you get a lovely presentation, lovely solid slip case and that, you know. So there you go, guys. That's my unboxing of the unforgettable, terrifying TV movie from 1973, starring Kim Darby. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Absolutely replete an atmosphere, this guy's dark atmosphere, the creepy house, good heroine, you know, good female protagonist in the form of Kim Darby, you know, and as I say, great supporting cast, really dark atmosphere, really get the, you know, once these are let out of that, they'll, you get, oh, as I say, all hell breaks loose and that, you know, and the creepy voices on them and that, you know, this is a very dark movie, this, guys, it really is, and absolutely packed with it, you know, menacing atmosphere. You don't know what's coming next, you know, and this deserves to be right. If I ever done a top 50 of my all-time favourite horror TV movies, this would be right up there, guys, in the top 10. You know, it's one of the best, and as I say, you'll have a blast if you get this movie and you add it to your collection. Don't be afraid of that. But as I always say, that's just my opinion. You know, one man's meat is another man's poison. I'm just saying, you know, I love this movie. Got great affection for this movie. This is one of the first TV horror movies I watched, you know, when I was a youngster, you know, and I've never forgotten it. And as I say, really made up getting this special edition of Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Okay, then, guys, that's it. I'm going to wind the video up now. Have any of you guys seen Don't Be Afraid of the Dark? Let me know. Do you share my high opinion of it? That's a great little horror TV movie. Leave your comments down below, guys. Let's get a good discussion going about Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. But yeah, guys, a solid 10 out of 10 for this. It's a fantastic movie. I love these kind of movies and that, you know, real good solid storyline, and it grips you right to the end. I've got no complaints about it. I can't find one fault in this movie. Okay, then, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Enough waffle from me. Okay, yeah, so if you like the video, please feel free to share, subscribe. Oh, yeah, I don't know if any of you guys have seen on my Facebook post, but due to writing commitments, I've got a lot of writing to catch up on. I won't be doing any more live streams for the foreseeable future, maybe in a couple of months' time, but I'll let you all know anyway. I want to catch up and be right. I want to do some more short stories and that work on. I'm trying to get a rough draft for a novel together, you know. But I've got a couple of projects in the pipeline which I'll be working on. So I won't be doing any solo live streams. And unfortunately, I won't be able to appear as a guest on any of the live streams. But that's just for the moment. It's like, you know, as the year goes by, we'll see what happens and that, you know. Okay then, guys, that's it. We'll leave it there. Take care. Bye for now. If you enjoyed watching this video, guys, you might like to check out my website at www.alantoner.com. You'll be able to find out a little bit more about my work as a writer and all the books I have published to date. Thanks for watching.